Good morning. It is Wednesday. Where are you? There he is. The 20th of July. It is Phoebe's very last day of primary school. We both got the day off, so we went to go to a cafe we've never tried. Turns out it's closed for the summer.
Yeah.
So we went to another cafe, which was a bit disappointing. And now we're on the heath, where you see us walk all the time. You can see how dry it is. It is like a tinderbox, and we do get a lot of fires, and we have a lot of fire posts all around where water can be accessed. But we had huge fires due to the high temperatures. We hit 39 here yesterday, which is unheard of. Look at the size of that dragonfly.
It's like a helicopter.
Yeah, we had huge temperatures here, and it started a load of fires. We do get fires often, and they handled it well.
Yeah.
And we are right next door to this area, and we didn't spot it, did we?
Yeah,
No, it wasn't until my sister texted me from Birmingham and I started getting messages on YouTube.
Yeah, we're less than half a mile away from here, so
We didn't know. We didn't have a clue. We didn't even. The wind must have been blowing in another direction.
opposite direction, I think so. Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to see if we can see where it was. We can smell it. It smells very charred.
Scotch what?
Broom, like a broom that you use to clean the floor.
Like a brush.
Scotch broom.
This is where it was.
Smells strong. So it wasn't on the exact bit where we usually walk. Sorry, we're right next to the motorway, so I'll speak up. But we've managed to find where it was. So it's kind of halfway between us and the next village. So it's really close, but it's on the other side of the motorway, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can really see, well, hopefully you can see,
If you
but I
turn
can't
round,
see a thing. The damage of it here, they did so well to. There's still fire engines up there. I think they're keeping an eye to make sure that there's nothing smouldering. But I'll turn the camera around because you can see it was right next to the motorway, and they didn't close the motorway, did they?
No.
And it's gone right under this bridge, but the bridge doesn't seem to have been damaged at all. We headed from the heath to the supermarket, and of course we had to pop into the charity shop next door for a quick browse around. I'll show you what we found in a moment. I thought these looked interesting, by the author of Swallows and Amazons. And look at this blast from the past. Bit of 1980s Wogan. Dan got 2 shirts. For £3 each.
£3 each.
Give us 12. Shirt number 1. You're going to put on shirt number 2?
Yes. You don't have to film that bit though.
No. We don't want to frighten anyone. Oh look, you can see the ironing up here. Ooh. Up here on top of the unit, which I'm going to talk about later in the vlog. Charity shop bargains. I was reading about this book. Well, I was looking at this book in Waterstones, where it was about £8. I ended up buying the Midwich cookies instead, but this was £1. Was it £1 or £2? It was £1 from the charity shop. I've done very well with my bargain books recently. Look at the spine. I don't think that's been read at all. think that is brand new. That's to add to my book stash, which is getting a bit ridiculous. And I also bought these wondrously tasteful things. These are, I'm going to give them a wash, candle holders. And in a couple of weekends' time, we are having our second annual family Himin Peño Day. Himin Peño being a totally made-up word and a combination of flamingo, gingerbread and jalapeno. I will explain more in the vlog that I will do about it, but I will also link below the vlog I did last year. So I'm going to have these on the table for our pizza feast with candles in them. They will be the centerpiece to my Himin Peño Day decorations. I actually really love them, they're so cute. Woo! There are some sacrifices I'm willing to make for the vlog. Going out in the pouring rain after 3 days of really, really hot weather is one of them. I am soaking wet and very happy. And the smell of petrichor in the air is amazing. So we are back from Phoebe's Year 6 disco. She has now officially finished. Where did you go? There she is. She's now officially finished. There you are, that's Lilia. She's officially finished primary school. You've officially finished secondary school.
Finished a while ago though.
And we've officially finished the day, and I'm going to have a glass of wine. Even though apparently it sounds like I already have, because I can't say officially finished. Rain, glorious rain. Oh, except we've left all the cushions on the sofa and the camping chairs out and Phoebe's trainers. They'll dry. Two children through primary school.
Done.
Well done us.
We were brilliant.
It's all down to us.
Yes, they couldn't have done it without us.
No, couldn't.
Oh, in other news, we have balled my yarn and Ali has cast me on. So we are finally
We're at the
point
stage,
of actually
yeah.
letting me loose on the needles.
We are. Tomorrow I will begin to teach you.
Hashtag Danny's knitting.
And also I've taught Lilia to crochet, and she has a stack of
Granny squares.
granny squares.
In multiple colours as well. Two-tone.
She's doing brilliantly. She's almost got enough to make the top she wants to make.
Didn't I do well raising her?
It's all down to you.
It is. Nothing happens without me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Rain. It is. What day of the week is it? Thursday. Losing track of time because everything's weird. It's. What's the time? What's the day? What's the time?
I don't know what the time is actually.
I don't know what the time is. I don't know where to. I'm just going to hold it. Yeah, so it's Thursday morning. It's relatively early. We're off to our local town to go to the market because it's market day today, and they have a really good fruit and veg stall and a few charity shops that we can look around. And the girls fancied it, seeing as neither of them are at school now that Phoebe's finished, and so is Lilia. We've got two kids who have finished their respective schools. It's so weird. It's a real limbo time for everybody. So we're going to have a mooch around the market and a mooch around the charity shops. It's really muggy today. It's a lot cooler, but it's so muggy. I feel like I've heated up to a point where I just can't possibly cool down. I have returned to my uniform of shorts and t-shirt today, but I've done very well wearing dresses all week. So it's okay, I think, for me to mix it up a bit. and I've been passing up orders, which puts me in mind of the fact that I need to shut my shop for summer, because otherwise it gets a bit too much with managing holidays and kids being at home and the shop as well. So I think I'm going to shut it. I think I'll shut it at the end of July, the nearest Friday to the end of July, which I think is the 29th, Friday the 29th. So if you do want to get anything from the shop, the link's underneath, but it's closing on the 29th of July. And also, there's a postal strike.
So what strike?
A postal strike. So I might have to close it a bit earlier than that. Are we off to the market?
Yes.
Right,
Are you going to buy me a donut?
If the donut man is there, let's go. Get your shoes on. Anything interesting?
I like for school.
Yeah? We spent a bit of time being tourists in our own town, just meandering around the market and getting some freshly made donuts from the donut man.
It's hot. Yeah.
They'll be really hot, they've just come out of the fryer. Oh no, was it a bit too hot?
Try and drink your hot chocolate.
It's too small. We took the girls to have a nose at this quirky pub, which Dan and I really like. It's been here since 1703, although there's been an inn of some sort on this site since the 14th century. It's just so cool. Oh, literally, it's air conditioned. And it just looks like something out of a Terry Pratchett book. Get some cherries again? Yeah. No trip to town these days is complete without boba, apparently. I've yet to find a way to enjoy this, so give me your favourite combinations in the comments. Good morning. It is now Friday, and I was filming on Thursday, and then I just stopped. I completely forgot. The day got away from me. It was really busy. There was lots of stuff going on and everyone being at home, and I think I filmed our little trip into town, and then I just put the camera down and stopped. I had a bit of an issue with my vlog that went up. It suddenly went randomly private. I have no idea why, and the title disappeared and all the description disappeared. It was almost like it reset, but fortunately it was still there. So I think I've sorted that out. But if you noticed that the video had disappeared from last week, or changed name because I couldn't remember what I'd called it, that's why. I don't know. It has happened once before, quite a long time ago. Maybe it's a YouTube glitch, I don't know. Anyway, it's Friday and I'm working today. It's about 8:20 in the morning. I usually start work at past, so I like to just get ahead and check my emails. Dan has got the day off, so he is on child duty with Phoebe. She has got her end of primary school. Hang on, I have to do the air quotes. Prom tonight. It's actually just a disco, a party, but the kids keep calling it a prom, so it's fine. And a bunch of her friends wanted to get their nails like properly done at a nail salon, which I'm not something I'm too comfortable with, but because her friends are doing it, obviously Phoebe, who is a very girly girl, wants to go and do it. So Dan has very bravely volunteered to take her and her friend who lives a few doors down to the nail salon to meet all the other mums. So Dan is often the honorary mum. We share things very equally in our parenting. So, and he's not afraid to get stuck in. Lilia, of course, is still in bed. It's 8:20 in the morning. That doesn't exist in her world. And I'm just going to get stuck into my emails. It doesn't look too bad. A big part of my job at the museum is booking in school groups for the learning programme that they run. And obviously now most of the UK schools are on summer break. So it makes things a bit quieter. So it gives me an opportunity to catch up on all those little admin-y things. I also do all the social media for the museum, so it gives me a chance to have a think about what we're going to do and maybe just get a few posts scheduled so it can kind of take care of itself whilst I'm on holiday in August and so on. The weather is so much better. Monday and Tuesday were nearly finished me off, but today is currently about 22 degrees, cloudy, looks like it might rain and breezy, so we have air, and that's something that really felt like was missing. So I'm feeling so much happier, so much brighter, so much more myself because of the, you know, the duller light and definitely the cooler air. So I am going to get stuck into work, and yeah, I'm feeling all right. I've got to work tomorrow as well. I work occasional Saturdays and I will be working the next 2 Saturdays. So I think I'll be glad when we reach Sunday, the best day of the week. Wanted to share with you something else that has recently changed, and that is the living room setup. So originally I had this IKEA unit, which I think is possibly the worst piece of furniture I've ever bought from IKEA. I would never buy it again. It's the Kallax range. It's just really flimsy feeling. But it was originally one box lower than this, and then I had a slightly higher one vertical here, and it always just bothered me. It just looked a little bit, I don't know, higgledy-piggledy. So I've had a bit of a rejig, and I've moved the one that was vertical and I've put it down at the bottom here, which works a bit better. And then I went and bought a single one. So now we've got somewhere for people to sit and put their shoes on, which works a lot better. I'm probably going to crochet a little cushion or something to go on top of it. I wanted something a bit quirkier, like a little stool, but practically it's better to have this so I can have a bit of storage. This is a tripod that I've been sent from Newer. I'll be talking about that in another vlog. It's very exciting. I'm a bit of a camera equipment nerd these days. So yeah, I'm pleased with it. It looks a lot better. I need to change these pictures. So I've got a little Denmark postcard because we love Denmark, and this is a picture that Phoebe did ages ago. But I don't think that really works with this setup. I think I would quite like, excuse the mess, to put this picture up there, which is a picture that the girls did together on a piece of old MDF that was part of the wardrobes in our bedroom when we took the wardrobes out when we redid our room, and they painted this, and it's like a scene from Tangled, and it was originally going to go in Phoebe's room, but if I can persuade her she doesn't really want it in her room, I might stick it up on that wall there. It's just so quirky. I love it. And look at this. This is adorable. So this is where I usually sit. I'm going to be doing some hoovering of an evening. This is my crochet bag with my crochet project, and this is where Lilia usually sits of an evening, and that's her crochet. I taught her to crochet, and in less than a week she has made all of these granny squares. She's really picked it up. I'm so proud of her. She's almost got enough to sew together for the little bralette top that she wants to make. Whoa, never thought the day would come. She's been doing crochet more than she's been looking at her phone. This is another contender to put up on the wall. I bought this at work. So there's a gallery in our same building, and one of the artists did this, and it was just in a box ready to go to an art fair somewhere, and I was walking past it and I saw it and I was like, do you know what? They're so random. It's a beautiful watercolour of, I think, a goose, and just a random quote, and I just fell in love with it. I just thought that was the most wonderful thing. So I rushed to the gallery and said, look, I know you're taking this somewhere else, but this must be mine, and I bought it. So that might be a good contender, but for now it's just propped up here in front of my own handmade pot, some random yarn, which I'm trying to think. I've got 3 of these. I'm trying to think what to make with 3 yarn. It's like this. Don't know how it's going to knit up. and a random thing that usually lives on the table, but for some reason has been put up there. It's now just after 10 o'clock. I'm about to go and give the chickens their morning seed, and I can see them, they're all walking. They know. Chickens are really intelligent, and they know their routine, and they're all walking backwards and forwards up and down the run because they know this is about the time I take them their seed. I bought this for myself. I've wanted a yellow one of these for ages. I don't actually have one of these bottles, but Dan and the girls do, and they're really good. They keep like drinks cold or hot. So you could put tea in here or just what I've got, which is cold water. And I found this in Dunelm yesterday when I went to get something else. And I was like, got to have a yellow one. So I bought myself one of these. It holds 500 mils. So if I drink a few of these a day, that's a good way to get my 5 a day, because I love yellow so much. I've just been showing you the living room and the things we've changed in there. And it makes me think this is such a huge time for our family. Nothing is going to be the same. Everything has changed. So Lilia has now finished school. A lot of you have asked what she's doing next. She was going to do A levels, which is the next sort of higher education that they do, sort of 16 to 18 at school, but they pulled the drama element. They didn't have enough people signing up for it apparently, so they're no longer going to be doing drama. So she was going to be doing history, English and drama A level, but drama was the deal breaker. So she had another offer from our local sixth form college, and she's going to go there and study performance and production arts, which means she'll only be studying one subject, and it's a lot more of a practical course. It's equivalent to 3 A levels. So if she wants to go on to university afterwards, she can, or if she wants to go and work in the industry, she can. So she is very, very excited, but she needs to get a certain amount of grades in the GCSE exams that she's just done. So we'll know that later in the month. She gets her results, I think, on the 25th of August. So that's what she's doing. So it's all completely new, and Phoebe has finished primary school and she will be going to secondary school. So she'll start there in September. Why are you smiling at me?
Can I have a Madeleine for breakfast?
Yes, you can have a Madeleine for breakfast.
How is it?
You have a couple? Or, yeah? How very continental of you. Yeah, what else was it I wanted to talk about that's changing? Schools, my new bottle. Just a lot of transition and change. It's a big year.
Okay.
I'm going to go and give the chickens their seed before they explode. Good morning, girls. Hello. Hello, ladies. Hello, let me in. Let me in, Peggy. Oh, you have the patience of a potato. Look at my pear drop tomatoes. They're looking good. I hope they start to ripen soon. They seem to be taking forever to ripen. I think my cucumber is ready to pick. I might get Phoebe to pick it when she gets back from having her nails done. No other cucumbers have grown, so I'm now wondering if maybe this isn't a self-pollinating variety. Well, I only ever managed to grow one cucumber. Lots of tomatoes on my cherry cascade. But again, nothing is ripening yet. They seem to be taking forever. Yes, hello, Noisy. Hello, Noisy. These ones have been out the longest, but no colour. Why are they not ripening? They have tons of sun. Maybe I'm just being impatient. In other news, the pumpkin is taking over. I'm tempted to just let it do its thing and turn the whole bottom patio into a pumpkin patch for Halloween. I love it. It's gone completely bonkers. Never grown a pumpkin before. How do you know where the pumpkin's going to emerge? I'll have to look it up. Is it in here? That's just another leaf, I think. Hello. There's Susan. C-O-R-A. I will be worried about time.
I didn't.
Oh, why don't you show the camera your nails? Let's focus them. There. Cover our faces. Did it work?
No.
Oh, I'll show them in a minute. So we're curling Phoebe's hair, and then she's going to get her dress on.
This isn't my prom dress. This is just my dress.
You're going to get your dress on after your hair. Oh no, you want to eat a muffin, don't you? And then Phoebe's dress is white, so very wisely she's decided, eat the muffin, then put on the dress. But by the time we've done your hair, Phoebe's hair is so thick it takes 3 layers to curl it. You have to keep layering it up. We're
Still
on layer
have a layer
2.
on my head.
So once we've done your hair, you can go and quickly scoff down a muffin, get your dress on, because I want time for photos, don't I?
Do, 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 do.
Oh, look at your hair. Go get a muffin. Come on. Give us a twirl. Yeah. Right, now let's show your nails. Now you can see them. It's so pretty.
Gotta go inside. Okay, bye-bye.
I'm vlogging old style.
Oh God.
Retro.
Wow, that's taken work.
Look, I'm on my phone.
Whoa.
And it's on the reverse camera. I'm wearing a lei because it's Hawaiian. It's a luau.
I'm not wearing a
Phoebe's been there for, it's about 9:30 and we're just coming for the last sort of hour. Oh, it's going to be really windy. And Lilia's coming too. We didn't want to cramp their style any earlier. So we're going to go and have a drink. Just one.